Hi guys, welcome to Jeanette and her puzzles. Today I've got a really special puzzle haul for you, and all of the puzzles I've got actually came from New York. I genuinely thought when I was going there that there's going to be so many puzzles I'm not even gonna know how to fit them all in my suitcase, but I was absolutely wrong. We went there for the US Open, so that took the majority of the time in the beginning, and I just decided to take one day that I'm gonna completely devote for charity shops so I can go and explore. And I put 8 of the charity shops on that list, and 2 of them were Goodwill and Salvation Army as well, which is the ones that I hear a lot of people on Facebook get puzzles from. So I was feeling really hopeful, and I took my day out and I went walking around all the charity shops, and I actually managed to find just one puzzle in all 8 of them combined. So I went to look for toy shops and stuff, and I managed to find, I think it's called Barnes and Nobles, and they had some puzzles. It's a bookshop. So I managed to buy some there as well, and I didn't know what else to do, so I went on a Facebook group for jigsaw puzzle lovers, and I wrote like, if anyone's in New York City, can you please help me out and let me know where's the good place to find puzzles. And some of them said that there's not many puzzles in charity shops, to check out bookstores, which I've already done by that point. They said Facebook Marketplace, which I did after they pointed it out. They told me to go to a Target. I also did go to Target, obviously. Again, no puzzles there, so I don't know. Anyway, back to Facebook Marketplace. With only about 2 days of holidays left, I went on Facebook Marketplace and I was like, oh, any puzzles in New York City? And I actually managed to find a girl who was literally on Manhattan, and she was like just 40 streets down the road. So we agreed to meet up on the same day, and I was so happy I managed to get that puzzle. So there's not that many puzzles, but the ones that I have, I really like. Before I go into showing you the puzzles I got, I'm just gonna give you a quick montage of all the time I had in New York. And also we did a quick detour to LA, and both of them were just amazing. Like, New York is so easy to figure out. It looks almost exactly the same as in films, even though I know that a lot of the times they film in Canada and pretend it's New York. But it's very easy to remember. You've got all the avenues, you've got all the streets, you don't even need Google Maps for anything, so Metro is easy as well to use. So I'm really surprised with how easy and enjoyable the trip was. And then obviously LA, the Hollywood Boulevard, and yeah, Manhattan Beach. The waves, so good. The first puzzle I have for you is the one and only I managed to find in all 8 charity shops combined, and funnily enough, it's the most British puzzle you can get. So I have no idea how it ended up in the middle of New York, but here it is. The title of this one is The World of Jane Austen. It's 1,000 pieces, and it's got 60 characters and great houses to find. So what you've got inside is actually a map which shows you which characters are on it and which houses are on it. And it's actually completely brand new. The puzzle is completely intact, it's still in the bag, so I think all the pieces should be there. From what I can see, I think that this one ended up in a charity shop because the box is damaged, because everything else seems completely fine with it, like the insides are completely fine. I don't know a lot about Jane Austen, but one very good friend of mine actually loves her. That's how I found out about her. And we went to see her house once when we were hiking in Alton, I think. Because I don't know a lot about Jane Austen, I think this is gonna be quite nice for me to do, because I want to read about the characters and the houses as I'm putting the puzzle together. And I think it's gonna be quite nice, like story/puzzling experience. The second puzzle I have for you came from Facebook Marketplace, and that lady was so lovely. Like, we actually met up on the same day as we started talking about the puzzle, which is amazing because I only had 2 days left of my holiday. And when I saw the picture, I just had to have the puzzle because it's so iconic for New York. It's Friends puzzle, so it's another 1000-piece puzzle, and I think the company for this one is Paladone. I just thought, you know, Friends are based in New York, so everything about it just screams New York, I think, in my head. I don't know. I had to have it, and it's gonna be a really nice memorabilia of my trip, so I'm really happy that I found this one. I just hope that all the pieces are in there. When I opened it, the quality doesn't look great, like compared to other puzzles. It seems a bit, I don't know how to say, but almost like oldish. I don't know how old this puzzle is, but it feels like it was done quite a while ago. I might be completely wrong, but there's just the feel when you see the puzzles. But I'm quite looking forward to doing it, actually. The entire puzzle is basically purple. She had more than one puzzle, and the other designs were Friends as well, but this one was my favorite, so that's why I got it. The next two puzzles I have for you actually came from a bookshop called Barnes & Noble. They had actually quite a really good selection of puzzles, but some of the puzzles were too big to, you know, put in the suitcase, and they had some Ravensburger puzzles as well, which we don't get in Slovenia, which was interesting because you think like, oh, Ravensburger's everywhere, so everyone gets the same selection. It's not actually true. And they have different types of boxes. They were quite a lot smaller, and I think they were like squarish. Which is strange because I've never seen a Ravensburger puzzle in a square box before. I didn't want to go for a Ravensburger puzzle because I wanted to go for something that we don't get in Slovenia, so I just took like something that I thought would be a fun puzzle to do and also to have a bit of a like taste of America in it. Or I don't know how to say, but yeah, let me show them to you. So the first one is the Orient Express. It's a mystery jigsaw puzzle. So I have no idea what to expect. What it says on the back is, read about Hercule Poirot's voyage to Istanbul and the shocking death of a fellow passenger. Assemble the 1000-piece puzzle and discover the hidden clues inside the corridors and cabins of the Orient Express. And then solve the Orient Express by piecing together clues from the story and the completed puzzle. Beware, the puzzle is different from the box cover. They also have other classic mystery puzzles. So we've got Murder on the Nile, Titanic, Alfred Hitchcock, probably Sherlock Holmes. So it seems like they've got quite a good selection. This is also a 1000-piece puzzle, and it's from BePuzzled. If I'm not mistaken, I think I have one puzzle that's from BePuzzled. I've seen it somewhere before. What is it, that Glenmore Hunting of the Glenmore Castle, or what is it? I think that one might be from BePuzzled as well, because it feels like I've seen it in my collection somewhere. But yeah, I'm looking forward to putting this one together, and obviously my sister's gonna help me because I'm good at putting the puzzles together but not good at solving them. So yeah, that's that. She's got work to do. The next puzzle I got from that same bookshop is actually another 1000-piece puzzle, and I think 1950s is the title of it. It's from a company called Remarks, and I just loved it. They had quite a few like similar puzzles in a collage way. There's so many weird words today, I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right, but it's just, you know, collage, maybe. Anyway, so they had quite a few of them, and this one was my favorite because I think I just love how bright the colors are, and I honestly don't even know what half of the things on the picture are, but I just found it so pretty because it's got so many nice colors, it's popping out, it's got Tom and Jerry, so I know that. But I think it's just very good, like 1950s America, and I really like it. It is something that I could see being put on the wall. No idea what the quality is gonna be though, we're gonna have to open it to find that out. Just before I left for New York, I actually received my mischief puzzle, the $2 million puzzle, and since I came back, this was the first thing I had to do. So if you wanna see how much I won, just check it out here. Bye!